And as we said, the decision to impose a state of emergency for the corporate area followed a major outbreak of violence in West Kingston today after criminal elements launched what could be described as a preemptive strike against the security forces, attacking 4 police stations and several police patrols. Milton Walker now reports.
There was intense activity in downtown Kingston this morning, which started with a massive troop and police movement. At daybreak, it appeared to be business as usual, with all major roadways clear and commercial traffic proceeding as normal. Then, an ominous sign, a large army convoy moved in from the eastern section of the city. About a dozen troop trucks, several jeeps, all full of soldiers, and a couple armoured personnel carriers moved into the downtown area. At the tail of the convoy were 4 ambulances, a clear sign of the potential for serious casualties in any conflict. A helicopter buzzed above, the air peppered with occasional bursts of gunfire. The city had been tense for days in anticipation of a violent confrontation between the state and Tivoli Gardens. Suddenly, things changed, first with residents mounting roadblocks in Spanish Town Road and Industrial Terrace. Gunfire intensified, with patrols and at least 4 stations being attacked by gunmen. A complement of heavily armed police moved in towards the Darling Street police post, all the while watching every corner, nook and crevice as they advanced. Several male pedestrians were stopped and searched. Many roads had been blocked in the nearby market district, preventing full access to the Darling Street police post. The post is vulnerable as it sits on the border between the market and Lissa Town. It was later abandoned. Hannah Town also had to be evacuated, and thugs moved in, looted the station and set it on fire. A police car was driving on Sliping Road nearby when it came under attack. Gunmen blew up the tires. The car had to be abandoned. It was later stolen with a police radio in it. In nearby Fletcher's Land, a civilian was shot and injured in front of the station and rushed to hospital. Violent efforts to save him failed. He died later. A policeman was shot and received minor injuries. The Denham Town police station, the divisional headquarters for Kingston Western, was also attacked, but that station repelled the criminals and remains operational. Throughout the late morning and well into the afternoon, sporadic bursts of gunfire could be heard. A dumper truck and a front-end loader was on standby on East Queen Street, waiting to move in to clear the blockades, but with the violence, it pretty much remained stationary. Over on the other side on Spanish Town Road, below Collismith Drive, a small roadblock was erected with old fridges and other pieces of scrap. About half an hour later, a large van was pushed onto the roadway and toppled. With no law enforcement present in that area, several tires were brought in to reinforce the roadblock. Sources say sand and dirt were dumped into the containers, further fortifying the barricade. Milton Walker, TVJ News.
And just to remind you that Prime Minister Bruce Golding is expected to give details of the limited